Good afternoon, Southwest Florida. I'm Bri Walling. This Naples Herald Lunch Break is sponsored by our friends at Fusillo Kia of Cape Coral. This afternoon, we'll tell you about Scott signing a new resign-to-run law affecting Florida officials seeking new seats, images of gators in backyard pools prompting new warnings from the FWC, and more. Today is Monday, April 2nd, and this is the Lunch Break. Local and state office holders in Florida will have to resign from their seats to run for a federal office that overlaps with their current term under a bill signed by Governor Scott. The measure was among 18 bills the governor signed into law on Friday. The resign-to-run law expands a requirement that already applies to state and local elected officials who decide to run for other state or local offices. If the terms of the offices overlap, the officials have to submit resignations at least 10 days before qualifying to run. The same requirements would apply to state or local officers who decide to run for Congress. The change is expected to give elected officials considering a run for open congressional seats time to put together campaign efforts before being required to resign. The change, however, does not impact Scott, who's expected to announce a bid for the U.S. Senate on April 9th because his term expires after this year's general election. The inauguration timelines could complicate Scott's effort to name 3 new Supreme Court justices whose terms expire January 8th, his final day in office, if he were to win the federal seat. Though Scott is off the hook, at least 2 state senators will have to step down to comply with the change. The Senate terms of Miami Democrat Jose Javier Rodriguez and Sarasota Republican Greg Stubbe are slated to end in 2020, but both plan to run for open congressional seats this year. Floridians are well aware of the prevalence of gators in any body of water, but homeowners beware. One big gator was found splashing in a backyard swimming pool, causing quite a stir on social media. The Sarasota County Sheriff's Office posted images of the floating gator late Friday on Twitter, saying it measured 11 feet or 3 meters long. With temperatures warming, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission warns that the state's estimated 1.3 million gators are becoming more active and should be treated with caution and respect. There have been at least 2 other gator sightings in yards recently, one mistaken for a burglar. Injuries from gators are rare, but the commission urges swimming only in designated areas of rivers and lakes. As for backyard swimming pools, it makes no mention, but it's probably good practice to turn on the light before taking a late-night dip. President Trump wants Congress to pass an immigration bill using the nuclear option if necessary, but Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has dismissed the option in the past, saying Republicans will welcome the filibuster when they return to being the Senate minority. Trump also said that a deal to help dreamer immigrants is dead because the Democrats didn't care or act. Trump began tweeting over the weekend on immigration from Florida, threatening to pull out of a free trade agreement with Mexico unless it does more to stop people from crossing into the U.S. He claimed they're coming to take advantage of protections granted to certain immigrants, though it was not immediately clear what he was referring to when he made the claim. The Department of Homeland Security is not issuing new permits, though existing ones can be renewed. The Obama administration allowed signups during a set period of time, and now the program is closed to new entrants. His tweets also took aim at the lack of funding for his proposed border wall he promised during the 2016 presidential campaign to build a southern border wall to stop illegal immigration and drugs from Mexico. But Congress has frustrated him by not moving as quickly as he'd hoped for. He claimed the situation is getting more dangerous and caravans are coming, possibly referring to a Fox News story early Sunday on what it said is a group of 1,200 immigrants, mostly from Honduras, headed to the U.S. seeking asylum. And that was a lunch break for today. I'm Bri Walling. For your twice daily news fix, head over to the Naples Herald YouTube channel and subscribe. Leave us a comment to let us know your thoughts on the news or what you would like to hear about. The lunch break airs Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. right here at naplesherald.com. And don't forget to check out our morning report that also airs Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.